Good luck impressing me. When I saw this tweet, fellas, I realized I had to come up with the most impressive thing I've seen all week to try to impress her, right? So here's what we came up with. I replied with, what about my boy clutching a 1v3 and a 5-5 game battle? Take a look. Oh, there's two in there, there's two.
I got one.
Coop can do this.
Oh
Let's fucking go! Coop!
Shit.
Oh my god! Wow!
What the fuck?
What a fucking play, dude. I don't know about you guys, that was pretty impressive to me, but for some reason, she didn't seem to agree. Some stupid handfucker gamer quoted my tweet, and now all these M*N think I care about what they have to say. Stop talking, no one is listening. Was it something I said?
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
Imagine not following me on Twitter. That would make you a certified clown. Alright fellas, welcome back to another disgusting video. As we know, another week has passed out here on the internet, and per the usual arrangement, there is no shortage of stupid shit to make fun of. Let's just get right into it. We got a pretty juicy story for today. If you are new, make sure you subscribe right now or else you have a very high chance of having a small dick. And also, turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course, watch the entire video.
Don't be a bitch.
Now fellas, one of the hottest topics around today is that of the police. It's very divided, right? As we all know, we live in a country where a lot of people like to just spend all day arguing on Twitter with one another, and it gets pretty heated when it comes to the police, right? Some people think they're great, some people think they're not so great, but today we're gonna be looking at a type of policing I think most of us could probably get behind. This is actually a pretty crazy story. It says, policing my bedroom. OnlyFans model reveals that she was forced out of police officer job after her naked pics were sent to all of her colleagues. Now just looking at these images here, I'm a little bit shocked. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I'm really gonna say about it. Let's go ahead and take a look. A Colorado police officer claims that she was booted from the force after her colleagues discovered her OnlyFans account. How is this still happening in 2022? The officer, a 28-year police veteran, was forced to, quote, retire from the sheriff's office in Colorado after more than 11 years on the job. Wow, fellas, we got snitches out here who are snitching on their own kind. You never thought you'd see something like this, right? I thought there was this kind of code of conduct within the police, you know, kind of keep things under wraps a little bit. Maybe just shut your goddamn mouth about certain things to each other, but nope. All that went out the window. You really can't trust anybody nowadays. Wow, this is really proof of that here. I guess when people you work with find out you're selling naked pictures of yourself on the internet for an extremely low price every single month, they get big mad. She discovered that several of her colleagues had signed up to her page to, quote, investigate her conduct. Yeah, right. I'm sure that's what they're doing. They were just researching, right guys? Just like we call here, research. And they shared images around the entire local force and jail staff. Yeah, because that was so important, right? You know, you gotta share it with everybody. Investigation. I love that. That's so funny. It says, I was in shock and panicking because I never wanted those two parts of my life to collide. Her boss caught wind of the act via an anonymous tip and filed a complaint against her. Now, guys, even crazier that I read in a different article about the same story here, her boss was another female. Don't you hate to fucking see that? I mean, women snitching on women, getting other women in trouble, right? Whatever happened to support women? Instead, in this scenario, I think what we have a case of is everybody gang up, right? What did they do? Like start a pool? Maybe they all just cash apped one of them and then someone bought it and then they all sat down together and viewed it, right, as a part of the investigation, similar to what my friends and I did when Belle Delphine released her porno 2 Christmases ago. Great times with the boys and my wife. Now fellas, this story gets even funnier, believe it or not. But first, before we continue on, we gotta have a quick word from my friends over at today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Today's video is sponsored by Tiege Hanley, the uncomplicated skincare system for men. Now guys, I know what you're thinking out there, right? You're thinking, skincare? What? No, dude, I don't need to worry about skincare. I'm a dude, right? That doesn't matter. See, that's where you would be wrong, fellas, okay? Developing and maintaining a skincare routine now is the most important thing that you can do, and your future self will thank you for it. But you gotta start early. You gotta take preventative action to keep your handsome face in check. I first used Tiege Hanley back in 2019, and that's why I was so excited when they asked to sponsor today's video. They sent me this awesome box full of goodies here, and I recommend you guys start with the level 1 system, which comes with all of the basics you will need to get started. 1 daily face wash, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all the dead nasty skin cells all over your face, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, which is very important because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. Best part is, check this out, every single box comes with this instruction card right here that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They could not make it any easier for you guys. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege also get tons of other benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free shipping in the US, and low-cost shipping to most other countries. Because Tiege is sponsoring today's video, they are offering the fellas a great deal. Click the first link in the description, and not only will you get Tiege Hanley for the best possible price, but they will also give you a free gift with your first box. Click the link today and get started for just $30. Fellas, go show the guys at Tiege some love. They are super nice guys, super easy to deal with, and I would like to thank them for sponsoring today's video. Alright fellas, so back to the story here. After this officer got caught in 4K, she had this to say. I was angry and embarrassed because the notice went on to say how 5 colleagues of mine, all in lower and higher ranks than me, had obtained access to my paid account to access my private content so they could investigate my conduct. Absolutely, like there's just a horrible irony to that. Police officers going undercover to do research on other police officers and probably do another type of research in the process. In all seriousness now, jokes aside, I really do find this like a gross invasion of privacy, okay? If they received that tip-off, they didn't have to go in and buy it and look at it. And I'm sure they looked at it very, very thoroughly. Well, maybe not actually, but like they didn't have to do that. They could have just called her into the office, pulled up the page, not paid for and not unlocked, and just been like, yo, what the hell is this? She said, I didn't feel that was professional or necessary. It felt like they all just wanted to see me naked. Like, yeah, I totally agree with that. The horrible truth being though, like even if they didn't do it that way, someone would have bought it on their own free time. After her alluring content found its way to her colleagues, she discovered that her images were widely shared around local forces and the jail staff. That's just brutal. Like, I'm sorry. This is funny to clown on, but again, how is somebody not in huge trouble for doing that as well? Unless the word just got out that it existed and then other people bought it too. But guys, for real, like, picture this. I'm sure many of you guys have jobs out there. If you obtained nudes of one of your coworkers and then you sent it all over the place to other branches, to people within the department, out of the department, the fucking jail staff, like you share it with everybody, you're gonna get in trouble too for that. Like, I wouldn't even go there, right? If I came across that, I probably would have just shut my mouth and let things be. But brutal case of people ratting each other out within the police. Like, this is actually really surprising. And it's like, were they even worth sharing? The situation affected her mental health, and she eventually spent 12 weeks with a doctor who recommended that she do not return to her old job. During her time off, a severance package of $30,000 was put together by her lawyer and the local force. She explained that being a police officer was her life's dream from the age of 14. So here's something interesting about this. They said that she retired at the beginning of the article. Remember that? She is 46 years old and been on the force for 28 years. It's kind of widely thought that a lot of police officers retire like around 40, 45 years old. Like, I'm trying to look it up now. There's kind of a lot of data here, but it says like usually 40 or after. So since she was nearing retirement age anyway, I think what they did is just instead of firing her for bringing a disgrace to the badge or whatever, they just basically forced her to retire early, and she got an extra $30,000 for doing so. That's not such a bad deal. Could have been a lot worse. Being a cop was fulfilling, exciting work. I love my job. How could I go back to an environment like that? It was hard being a woman in the force in the first place. People have always been jealous of me because I am successful, attractive, and confident. In response to her claims, the sheriff's office said that they began an investigation into her after receiving a complaint from a member of the public alleging that she was, quote, posing on a pornographic website, and in doing so was bringing discredit to the sheriff's office. Well, how you're going on the internet looking for something to jerk it to, and then you come across a police officer and then you recognize her from your town is literally beyond me. Like, what are the chances that could have happened? So what is she up to now, fellows? Well, let's see. Known by the alias on her OnlyFans, her saucy snaps have helped her pocket $4,000 a month. She sees her firing as a blessing in disguise, as she can sleep at night now, and I feel 10 years younger without the stress of police work. My family are glad that they don't have to worry about me not coming home. Well, that is true, I suppose, right? Even though there's a lot of OnlyFans girls out there that'll probably tell you that OnlyFans is just as hard as being a cop. I've literally seen it. I've seen stuff just like it. In fact, I'll never forget the time I saw a girl say that streaming on Twitch was harder work than being in the military. Whole different video on that maybe one day. Her kids, who are 15 and 12, don't know about her modeling work, but she says that if they were to find out, she'd be open with them in hopes they'd be supportive too. Open with that about a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old? Ugh. Nah, dude, no. I'm sorry you got caught in 4K. I truly hope your children never have to find out about this. And while she wasn't making a ton of money now, $4,000, we've seen a lot higher than that here on the channel. After this story came out a couple of days ago, it's probably gonna skyrocket because there's horny motherfuckers everywhere. Well, fellas, that is about enough internet for one day. I think, you know, it was a lot to unpack, a lot to take in. Pretty crazy story that we saw today. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure the fellas will just have oh so much to say about all this. And I look forward to reading your comments as always. Like, was this justified? Was it fair? I don't know. Honestly, I have some mixed feelings about it. Let's discuss. If you guys enjoyed the video, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. Special thank you to my channel members, as always, for your extra continued support. You guys are the true MVPs of the channel. I could not be doing this without you. Check out Defy merch down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and my second channel. Links to everything is in the description. And don't forget to check out Tiege Hanley in the pinned comment and description as well. And I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye. Stay safe, fellas. For real.
Using the bar, using shotguns? God, y'all are...
Yeah, and guess what, dumbass? You're still gonna fucking lose. You're still gonna lose. You're still gonna lose. Shut up. Shut up. Holy dog shit. Win a fucking round, please. Please win a round. You guys are so boring. Bro, your mic sounds like ass. Shut the fuck up. You're 2 and 6. Do not speak a single word to me. Bow down. Bow down, loser. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Eat my ass. You've been dog shit. You will continue to be dog shit. And you currently are dog shit.
You typed it and then said it.
You went 2 and 7. You went 2 and 7. You dug your own grave by talking shit. Shut up.
I mean, if you can't win pubs, I mean, where can you win?
Pubs with shotguns.
And you went 2 and 7 in pubs.
Congratulations.
Imagine that.
Oh my god, you're sad.
Bro, you're fake laughing. Stop, it's so cringe,
You sound
dude.
like a freak.
Never leave out of pubs.
Please stop fake laughing, I'm begging you. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? You still mad? Hey, are you still mad? Are you still mad about what happened before? I think you are, because you messaged me, what? Let's see, how many times did you message me? A lot! You messaged me a lot of times. Wow. Oh my god. Yo, were you a theater kid in high school? You're an anime kid?
Get the team together then. Let's run it.
You are so upset. You're so upset. I've never seen someone this mad on this game, and that's saying a lot.
You're using shotguns. You can't use shotguns, so you're a pussy. It makes sense. You stay in
Bro,
pubs,
get 5 of your friends on and let's run it. Get 5 of your friends on and let's run it.
Sound like such a
Trust, we know you're here. We know you can hear us. You're mad.
This is your conscience.
You're big mad. Is he kicking you guys?
Yeah.
You're mad. You can kick me all you want, but you're still mad.
Probably blocked by now.
As long as you love me.